Look, red rose, white ceiling. No body, no casket, just blood spilling. Red rose, white ceiling. Red rose, white ceiling. I'm in that red rose, white ceiling. Hey yo, red rose, white ceiling. I'm in the rapping mood. Anybody can rap. Anybody want to, challenge me? You
got a lot of red on. It's gonna be hot, but I don't from the streets though, cause I ain't gonna get shot.
You ain't have to come at me like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Now it's my turn. I ain't freestyling in a minute, man. Let me see. Look. Red rose, white ceiling.
The game is here. The all-new crew show. Power 106. Your first topic is the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I be rocking my Kobe's, I be in a red rose.
Red rose, white ceiling. What's good, people's D3vante back in the house, man. I hope y'all having a good evening. Is Europa League football tonight, which I don't really care for, to be honest, though. But I want to see some matches. What do we see? Celtic play Feyenoord 1 against Storm Graz 3-0. Good for Feyenoord. Porto just played 1-1, and Lyon just played. Yeah. Go ahead, Eagles gonna play Rangers, Forest. Yeah, but I don't really care for the Europa League, man. But Aston Villa played 1-0 against Fenerbahce. Decent result. I think Aston Villa is in the top 8. So Deontay definitely be happy, man. But y'all know what to do, peoples. Like, smash the like button, man. Subscribe to the channel. Share the live stream, man. We're gonna just kick it today. And before we continue, man, shout out to Michael TV for the raid, man. Always appreciate it, man. And y'all be going before I even started the show, y'all was going off in the comments, man. Let's talking about Martin Odegaard and stuff. Yeah. Let's talk a little bit about Arsenal, peoples. You know what I'm saying? Because Arsenal basically are on top of the Champions League group, right? They're first, and they're considered one of the favorites after being Inter 3-1. And y'all saw a match reaction. I enjoyed the game. I didn't see everything because I was just tired, man. I didn't watch the second half. I only saw the Gyökeres goal, and that was it. But I definitely was satisfied with the first half. Eze playing, and like I said on match reaction, man, like Eze, as soon as he's on the pitch, right? Yeah, he is. I still expect more from him, but Eze is a different profile from Odegaard, and a profile that helps us play more fluid, more direct, and a lot more quicker, rather than that postman football, man, that sloth football, man. Not Arne Slot, no, Arne Sloth, man. Like, it's a sloth, man. Like, that type of football is detrimental to our title hopes. No, so, but we all know that Eze not gonna start probably this weekend against United. It probably not gonna start, and it's gonna be Odegaard, and then we're gonna have to struggle, right? You know how it goes. But I just hope that Arteta sees that with Eze we create a lot more than with Odegaard. Ajax won against Villarreal. A surprise result, because I said it was going to lose 3-1 on Michael's channel, right? But they were able to win 2-1 and convincingly, from what I've heard and some of the stuff that I've seen, the footage that I've seen, because I didn't watch the game. As y'all know, Ajax is dead, right? Maybe next season we are able to resurrect them with the Dragon Balls, right? If we can find all 7 Dragon Balls, we'll be able to resurrect Ajax from the dead, and they'll be back to being the Ajax from that time. We'll see. 2-1 win. Happy with that though, still. And there's a lot of transfer talks, right? Regarding Ajax. Raul Moro just left us, right? Raul Moro, we just purchased him from Valladolid last season. This season, sorry, in the summer. We were linked with him last season though, and I felt like last season was the best opportunity for him to come to this Ajax and make a name for himself, like under a better manager, first of all, and second of all, in a time where we actually needed a winger. Now we got Edwards at that winter, and we still went for Immortal when we didn't need him. Unfortunately for him though, because now he came into a setting where he wasn't really necessary. So, but to be honest, though, I wasn't really impressed with him like that though. I was like, I'm gonna give him a chance, right? Because I saw some footage of him that he looked decent, but that's the thing with football nowadays. And as y'all know, as y'all can see the title, that's what we're gonna talk about. Like, it's a lot of clips that I saw from Moto were like, okay, he looked decent, but then I saw games with him and I was like, okay, I'm just not really impressed. I'm just not impressed. And I wish him the best though at Osasuna, right? Maybe like I predict his career will be like Spanish mid-table. That's that. I think that's his level, man. But yeah, before we continue, man, shout out to my guy Yasiti B in the house, man. RH in the house. You know what I'm saying? Deontay in the house. Michael in the house. You know what I'm saying? And legit Rob in the house, right? Mr. Grijze Muur in the house. Yeah, man. Like it's yeah, so the Champions League yeah, we'll see if Ajax will be able to reach the next round. But if so, I to be honest, I don't want to reach the next round because we don't have nothing. We don't need to be there at all. I feel like just go out, gracefully bowing out the Champions League and just work on next season. Right. Like I said, we got some transfer talk in terms of Ajax, right? Sinchenko is supposed to be signed, but I think that's stalled. I don't know why. Probably because of funds or whatever it is, or negotiated deal to buy him. Yeah, y'all know how I feel about Sinchenko, man. As an Arsenal fan, I know how I feel about Sinchenko. I saw some links in terms of like Norgard and yeah, cool. I'm already not a fan of him anyway. And I just saw today that there were links of the return of Edson Alvarez, who played for West Ham, right? Who's now Fenerbahce. I don't think he plays a lot there. I don't know if anybody watches Fenerbahce, y'all should know. Y'all tell me. But Edson Alvarez is a guy that is a fan favorite, right? Specifically for like his mentality, his attitude, and I'm not the biggest fan when he was here at Ajax, right? But he was decent though. He was decent, and he got better over the years, right? And as a six, right? Technically, he's not the best, but I feel like at this point, what Ajax needs is somebody that keeps the players sharp. We don't really have that asshole, right? And him being, saying, saying that Mexican. I don't know how to say that essay, man. He's a fucking essay. That's like, like he's a crazy Mexican from East LA, you know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm just kidding. But you need an Edson Alvarez in this team because this team is quite soft, right? So if he returns, I'll be more than happy though. I'll be more than happy with Edson Alvarez returning and him staying for the long run because I feel like he's needed for this rebuild. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes though. We'll see where it goes if he comes back or not. Because I also saw another name that is linked to Ajax in terms of like the sixth position. But I forgot the name, and I'm not gonna check for it now, man. We'll see, man. This weekend, Arsenal, Man United, Arsenal at home, right? Coming off a big win against Inter Milan, right? Took the head of the serpent, right? Judge Mo was probably conflicted, right? Like Kendrick Lamar. I remember you was conflicted, misuse your influence. Sometimes I did the same. That was Judge Mo for on that stream, right? Because he supports Inter, but he makes so much Arsenal videos. It's like he was so conflicted. He was like, shit, should I celebrate Arsenal scoring, or should I be supporting Inter? But yeah, Arsenal, Man United, like Arsenal, like I said, Arsenal coming off a big win, right? Big win against Inter, and Man United coming off a big win against City, right? They played them off the park. Highly anticipated game. Arsenal, of course, in the league hasn't been doing well, right? Because they should have won against Liverpool, didn't happen. Forest didn't happen. We didn't lose, but we drew, right? And now we're facing a United that feels like, oh, we're back in some sort of way. Oh, we're feeling it now. We're confident, no, and that to me says like it's going to be a game that's just going. We'll see where it goes. I don't think United's going to come to park the bus, and I feel like Arsenal, if they continue continue off of that Inter game, right? If they're in good spirits, right? If they're feeling it, coming off a winning against Inter, then it can be a back and forth though. You know what I'm saying? Because United is looking to win. They're not coming for a draw. They're coming to win. And Arsenal need to make a statement. And I think that's a perfect game. Well, the Liverpool game was also a perfect game to make a statement, right? And Forest. So I just hope that Arsenal finally does make that statement against a United team that's fighting for a Champions League spot, because they are fighting to be back in Europe, right? So I just hope that Mikel Arteta does the right thing and takes his head out of his ass, right? And don't start with Odegaard. And I won't start with Gilchrist either. Funny enough, right? I won't start with Gilchrist at all. I would bring Gilchrist off the bench. I would start with Jesus. I feel like this is a game where Gilchrist needs to come off the bench. I think that's probably like what I would do. Of course, I'm not a manager, but I feel like it's just the same. Well, the same lineup that you saw against Inter minus Lewis Skelly, because I don't know if Lewis Skelly would do good. Well, he was decent against Inter, though. He was okay, right? But against Man United, I don't know if he would perform better. I would give him a chance, though, because I like Lewis Skelly, and I feel like he needs to build himself back up, his confidence, right? So, Calafiori is still injured. Hincapié is still injured. So, yeah, I wouldn't start Lewis Skelly. To be honest, I'll start the same lineup against Inter, right? Against Man United. And that should do it, though. That should be well, don't let me start Marino. I would start Rice still. Rice should start. That's the only play that I would bring in for Marino. And then we go against United. And I want the 3 points. Nothing more and nothing less. And as far as eyes goes, I forgot who they're playing. Well, who cares? Because we're not going to watch that team. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see where it goes with Ajax, man. Can both teams lose? Yeah, that's called a draw. It's called a draw. Michael will manifest an Ajax playoff spot together, bro. Michael, Michael wants to be positive, and of course, it'll benefit Ajax if they make the next round. But honestly, to me, I feel like this is only like, unless we get some proper reinforcements, then the next round we might be able to do something against whichever team we'll face. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not gonna say we will all of a sudden become the underdog like 2019 or something like that. Team not good enough. But who knows? You know, football is a funny game. Football is a funny game, right? It's been a slow start this year in terms of music, hip hop music, though, right? I mean, it's just January, right? But J. Cole, right? Uh, the Walking Contradiction is gonna drop the fall off. I'm gonna listen to the album though. But again, I'm just like Kendrick Lamar. I'm conflicted when it comes to J. Cole because this guy has disappointed me for the last 2 years, right? This guy trying to ride the fence, right? Trying to be a walking contradiction and all this stuff, and bowing out of battle in front of his home crowd. Like, what the fuck are you doing, my nigga? You were talking about being the best MC. Meanwhile, you had a chance to prove it, and then you delete the diss track out. Like, you know. So yeah, I'm still gonna listen to the album. A lot of people saying, no, he cannot do I'm the greatest talk after bowing out of battle. And I agree with that though. And some people say, but you still allowed to do it. Like, no. Or he has to like find a way to like make it creative. If it like I think he can do that though, because he got a technical ability. But you know, you bowed out of battle, like yeah, you cannot do it. You can't. It just looks weird, you know. It just looks weird. Like, imagine, right? Michael Jordan, right, calls himself the best player. Well, I mean, Michael Jordan goes 1-on-1 to like plays LeBron James or whoever 1-on-1, and he calls himself the best player, right? Then the day comes, right? Michael Jordan has to play LeBron James 1-on-1, and he calls himself the greatest player of all time, and he doesn't show up. It's kind of similar to that. You can't call yourself the best. You can't brag about yourself, right? And when you have the chance to show off, you don't do it. Like, then nobody will believe you. And especially in hip hop where being braggadocious is like a big thing. You know, when you talk about some of the greatest rappers of all time, like Rakim and LL Cool J, right? Tupac, Eminem, G-Rap. No, they brag about being the best, and when they're tested, they'll go to battle. You have to, and if you lose, you lose, but at least you try, and then people have more respect for you, duking it out, right? You took a beating, but at least you took it with dignity. And that's the thing, though. Like J. Cole, right? He released that 7-minute drill song, right? And all of a sudden, he was at his own festival, right? The Dreamville Fest, whatever it is, right? In front of his hometown crowd. We're talking about, oh, it don't feel right in my soul. Like, bro, come on. Like, listen, I know, like, I understand when you're in the studio, homies gas you up, and I understand that can't happen. But again, this is you can't just bow out like that. Like, if it don't feel right in your soul, like, at least let the diss track stay, right? Or apologize years later, not in the moment, because in the moment it'll make you look even weaker. I think that's what J. Cole should have done. He should have like let the track stick, right? Let it play out, and apologize years later. I think that would have been the best move to do, instead of like doing what he did at Dreamville Fest, right? And then deleting the track and talking about, it didn't feel right in my soul. Like, come on, my nigga, it's wartime. You know what I'm saying? You're already throwing the white flag before 4 shots were fired. Yeah. But But yeah, we'll see what the fall off gonna be. Yeah, I'm curious. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious. I'm definitely gonna listen to the album, and we'll see what he got to say, man. We'll see what he got to say, because I heard a snippet, right? He released a track called Track 2, whatever it was, and he was talking about his life in reverse, which is cool though. That's creative. But at the end of that song, right, there was a credit roll, right? And then it was a song playing that sampled Mobb Deep Drop a Gem on him. And if y'all know Mobb Deep Drop a Gem on him, that's a Tupac diss, right? That's one of my favorite Mobb Deep songs. That song was hard, man. That song, that beat and the Prodigy was going off on Tupac. Yeah, but and if y'all know, like, it's kind of like subliminal, because like Drop a Gem on them, right? It's a Tupac diss. So this is the same sample as the song. Who's Kendrick Lamar's favorite rapper? So is he trying to go at Kendrick Lamar, like, after bowing out? I feel like that's kind of like, that's making it worse for yourself. So I don't know. I'm just making assumptions. So I'm not sure if you're gonna do that, but we'll see when the album drops. I think Bruno Mars is gonna drop album, even though it's not hip hop. Still gonna check it out though. I like Bruno. Not a lot of stuff though. I didn't like that stupid song. I think I'm gonna marry you. That's a stupid song. And
why did you not propose to me with that song?
No, that song is not good.
It's a good song.
No, there's better proposal or marriage songs. Or what's this song with a oh yeah, that's a stupid song as well. What's that song again? Oh yeah. What is this song again? Yeah, that song's stupid as well. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that song's stupid as well.
Locked Out of Heaven.
Yeah, Locked Out of Heaven is stupid. So yeah, so the whole thing. Oh, I don't like Bruno Mars like that. No, I like the 24K album. That's a good album, very good album. The Silk Sonic album he did with Anderson .Paak, that's a very good album as well. So I like Bruno Mars. And also some of his features as well, right? Except for the song that he did with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa, Young Wild and Free. That song's ass.
That's a great song.
No, it's not.
That is a great song. So
it's not a great song. And so yeah, I'm definitely gonna listen to that though, just to see what Bruno dropping though. Like that new song don't really do it for me. I don't know. It's just it reminds me of the other song that Bruno has, that Treasure. That's also the song's ass as well, man. I like Treasure. Treasure, give me your, baby. Yeah, I Bruno, I. But what was that face? What is that face? No,
it's not a bad song.
No. I listen. As y'all can tell, I'm just not really into like the hit songs like that, man. Like it really has to be incredible for me to like for hit songs to be in rotation, because I can listen. I have a like, as y'all know, I'm getting married this year, right? So I have a song. I have a list of songs. But babe, I might get copyright strike.
It's a song with Sexy Red.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
No, it's a shit song.
Yeah. Yeah. So as y'all know, I'm getting married this year. So I have a list of songs that are banned from the wedding. I have a whole list of songs that are banned from the wedding. Yes, I'm like that, because I don't want to hear songs that I hate on my wedding day. I do not. If I want to hear songs that I hate, I might just want to go to a club, right? Or put on some stupid ass radio station that will play those songs. Right. So I'm gonna name some songs from that list that are banned, right? So the first song is DMX Party Up. Yes, that song I hate. Oh, good. Yeah, all right. Fuck out of here, man. And I love DMX, but that song is
That is a great song.
no, it's not a great song. Like this guy told about suck my D or whatever. Like, bro, come on. I don't want to hear that. You know. I heard it too many times as well. So yeah, it's cool. Another song that's banned. Dr. Dre, Still Dre, and the next episode. Those two songs I heard too many times, and I never was a fan of Still Dre, man. Overrated song. As a matter of fact, that whole 2001 album is overrated from Dr. Dre. The Chronic is here, and 2001 is here. Still Dre, not good. And the next episode, don't really care for it. Ban. Fat Man Scoop, Be Faithful. The reason why I hate that song is because he butchered Faith Evans' original song, Love Like This. And that's way better. It didn't need that Fat Man Scoop, RIP though, Fat Man Scoop, but it didn't need him scream like, no. And he butchered the whole song. He ruined the song. And he also had a piece of Black Sheep, The Choice Is Yours, right? Engine number 9 on the New York Transit line. If my train goes off the track, pick it up. Back on the scene, crispy and cream. Yeah, that song by itself is better. It didn't need to be sampled on that song at all. Like Black Sheep, you be vague.
But I'm waiting for you to say the song that you really don't want to hear.
Oh, I'm not done with the list yet. I'm not done with the list yet. So, yeah, Fat Man Scoop, that song banned. Unless it's the original Faith Evans song or the original Black Sheep song, I don't want to hear that. And this song, oh my God, I hate it with a passion, people. Mario, Let Me Love You. I hate it with a passion because it's dirty macking. This nigga is dirty macking on this song, and people think, it's such a sweet song. No, he's talking about stealing a girl from another guy and he don't even know. Well, he's claiming like, that he's treating her bad or something like that. I mean, that's dirty Mac, and I'm sorry, because how does he know? But just because they have an argument somewhere in the middle of somewhere, it can happen. It can happen. Not condoning it, but this guy's dirty Mac, and people think, it's such a romantic. It's not a romantic song.
It's such a cute song.
No, it's not a cute song. No, it's not. It's not. It's a hating song. He's hating. He's hating
just
on
trying to take her and treat her better. Like, what is wrong with that?
That's cool. Just wait your turn. It's hating. Right? So, yeah, Mario, Let Me Love You. Stupid ass song, man. Jay-Z, I Just Want to Love You. I heard it too many times, man. And I really care for that song from Jay-Z, man. When the Remy's in the system. By the way, that whole the first few lines, he stole that from, stole. He borrowed it from Biggie. The World Is Filled, like the song with Too Short and Diddy. Right? When the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling will I fucking will I this song. That's B.I.G. Right? And I just don't really care for the song anymore, man. When I was a kid, maybe, but now I don't really care for that song, man. Heard it too many times. Another song that's banned from my wedding. Mary J. Blige, Family Affair. Yeah, that song is ass, man. That song is ass. Like,
I have to put on my boots and act like Mary J. Blige, because she have to have those knees,
She got better songs than that, man. Family Affair is not one of them at all. Like this dancery. What is a dancery? But nobody calls a club or a dance scene, right? A dancery.
You sound like a hater.
No, I don't sound like it was a dancery. It's not even a word. Dancery is not a word. You would say like a ball or just a dance. What's a dancery? That's not a word.
Hey,
No. You don't even like the song.
I think it's
Exactly. So how you gonna be a hater?
Fucking
The
song.
song's ass.
I'm saying that you saying that her word is wrong.
It's not a word. It don't exist.
Just like in hip hop when Lil Wayne say fucking shit.
Yeah, but that's Lil Wayne. He already like drunk off the scissor or whatever it is. Like, yeah, Family Fair. No. Another song is banned from a wedding list. Eve. 2 songs from Eve. Let Me Blow Your Mind and Who's That Girl. Listen, the only reason why Who's That Girl pops off in the club is because of the first part, the chorus, Who's That Girl? And nobody knows the fucking thing.
I know the verse. Am I a nobody?
Well, you're one of the few people on this planet that probably knows the verse. But when it goes off in the club, everybody, who's that girl? And then when the verse comes, everybody, okay, yeah, I'm going to get my drink now. Yeah. They don't know the verse. So that song's banned. And Let Me Blow Your Mind is stupid because that beat is stupid. And it's just not a good song. Yeah. TLC, No Scrubs. That's one of my top 10 hated songs of all time. That song is fucking stupid, man. I'm sorry. TLC, I love y'all. RIP Left Eye. Y'all got better songs than that, but No Scrubs is just, bro. Like, nah. And if y'all think that I'm a scrub, bro, there's a woman in the house that I'm gonna get married to, so ain't no scrub over here. Rihanna.
Who's that Rihanna?
I'm doing it on purpose.
This is debatable because I'm telling DJ to play this song 100%.
Absolutely not. Wild Thoughts? No. Wild Thoughts?
Wild Thoughts.
No, it's not even good.
It is a good song.
It's not good.
Yeah, treat you like a leg, lady. It is a great song. Let me think about whose verse is the best. Bryson Tiller.
No, it's nobody.
Yeah.
Song is lazy sampler. Sorry. Then just play me the original song from Santana. I want to hear Wild Thoughts. Usher, Bad Girl. Like that song's not good, man. Usher got way better songs than Bad Girl, but that's a song that a lot of people play now in the clubs. I don't know why. Like just play Yeah or something like that. Don't play it Bad Girl. That song's not good. It's not good. Kanye West Gold Digger is banned. Yes, it is banned because Kanye, well, I mean, Kanye got better songs, that's for sure, but Gold Digger is not one of them at all. Gold Digger is just stupid. I don't know. Blackstreet, No Diggity. That song to me has become cringy. I liked it when I was younger, but it's just overplayed now. And it's just like, it's not that good anymore. Biggie is banned from my, not Biggie got better songs, but those songs are banned from my wedding though. More Money, More Problems, and Juicy. Juicy, by the way, is one of the most overrated songs of all time, man. Cool story though. The story's cool, right? It was all a dream, you know what I'm saying? It was a cool story. I think it's all like the story resonates, but it's not that good song. The sample, just the beat, nah, not good. Biggie got definitely better songs with that. If you ask any Biggie fan, that's probably they'll agree with me that Juicy is one of the worst Biggie songs. Drake as a whole is banned from my fucking wedding. I don't want to hear that motherfucker on my wedding, right? Simping about one of those OF hoes that he could not get, or Rihanna that he's hating on because she did not pick him, right? Pick me ass nigga. And also because this nigga is an enemy to hip hop, right? Kendrick Lamar gets played, and we do not want to hear Drake on my wedding. Fat Joe, Lean Back, man. What about bro? Yeah, not a good song. Not a good song.
Now Lean Back. It's a good song. What about Make It Rain?
I can tolerate that. Make It Rain, I can tolerate. And make It Rain, I can tolerate though. But Lean Back,
I really want to hear Lean Back.
I just heard too many times.
But I want to hear Remy Ma's piece.
Yeah.
To the easy end.
All right. Another Fat Joe song that's banned is What's Love, man. Like, bro, that song's so ass, man. That song is so ass. It's just a throwaway Ja Rule song that Fat Joe got in his ear, and it's cool. Don't want to hear What's Love at all. And then, well, there might be more songs added though. I might add Despacito because I don't want to hear no Despacito, right? At all, right? I'd rather hear Suavemente or something, or the Dominican Michael Jackson. I call him in this household. Romeo Santos, the Dominican. That's what,
He's
like,
a Dominican usher.
or Aventura. I'd rather hear that, or no,
Where do you think Romeo Santos comes from?
New York.
Aventura.
I know, but I'm talking about the group. I'm not talking about Romeo Santos. I just the group, right? Just like Jackson 5 and Michael Jackson, right? So yeah, there might be more songs added to it, right? But what we definitely do not want to hear is anything Dutch on.
No, but I thought we was gonna have a hockey music.
No.
Yeah, man, we need the hockey.
No, we're not gonna play haka.
Hop salute.
No, we're not white. No. Who's gonna play haka music?
Us?
No.
Okay, bye then.
You're gonna play haka. Man, so no Dutch music. No Dutch music at our wedding. So that goes for Frenna and Jonah Fraser, or Broeder Liefde. Like, we do not want to hear that. We do.
Maar ik ben een beetje horen.
Who?
Van Broeder Liefde. Wacht even.
Acheche.
Yeah.
I never heard that song.
Yes, you have.
Acheche.
Yes.
Achuchucha. Bedoel je? I never heard that song.
Maar het is van Broeder Liefde. En die mensen zijn niet Dutch. They're from
Well, but they made music over
Okay.
here, so like.
But look here. Dominicans that live in Samantha are still Dominican status. Okay, fine.
Yeah, so again, nothing Dutch on at my wedding though. Like, so Frenna, you're not gonna be thinking you're gonna have your way with your music on my wedding, and Jonah Fraser, whoever it is, right? Ronnie Flex. No, I'm sorry, people's like, maybe at my sister's wedding, y'all can have your way, but not over here. So yeah, that's the list so far for the songs that are banned from the wedding. So yeah. Let's talk a little bit about football, man. Let's go back to some sports, man. Football. Well, let's talk about basketball, because one of the former owners of the Lakers came out today. Jeannie Buss, right? Was a owner of the Lakers because of course her father was Jerry Buss, came out and said something about LeBron James and that she did not want LeBron James there. LeBron was hindering the team. And that's something that I agree with, though. I agree with that. I agree with that. LeBron James has been hindering the Lakers. And before people, and a lot of people, of course, the LeBron stands coming out say, "Oh, you ungrateful," right? Listen, man. That's the thing of football, especially, right? If you support a football club, nobody's bigger than the club. No. I remember one time I said that there are players that exceed the club, right? Or the franchise. But at the end of the day, even then, like, you become a fan of a club because of the club, because of the philosophy, because of what they represent, their brand. I became a Laker fan, of course, Shaq and Kobe, but because of the basketball they played. I became a fan. The Lakers is all about Showtime. So I became a fan of Showtime basketball. No, like some people became Knicks fans, right? Because of the hard the New York mentality, right? New York, stomping in my Timberland boots all over the block, right? Going to the bodega, getting the chopped cheese, you know what I'm saying, son? Right? The New York mentality, right? And like the grit, right? And some people become like became Seattle Supersonics fans because of the high flying fast break ball with Gary Payne and Sean Kemp, right? Some people became but some people also become fans because they're from the city, right? I'm not from LA. Well, my mom from LA. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm born and raised here, but I became a Lakers fan. No, and over the years, we had incredible players play for the Lakers. Of course, Kobe, R.I.P., Shaq, Pau Gasol, and now LeBron James, right? And when LeBron came out, I was happy with it. I was happy with it though. No, LeBron, like him or hate him, he's an incredible player, one of the greatest players of all time. And I'm happy he got us a championship. No, saying so. I am grateful for that he was able to come to the Lakers and still was able to give us a championship. But there's only one championship. There's only one. It is only one. And to me, that's not enough for you to cement yourself as one of the greatest Lakers of all time. Not over what Jerry West, not even over Jerry West or Elgin Baylor or even Will Chamberlain, who's not really like a Lakers legend like that, but even Will, no. It's he has been underwhelming. Mostly because he'd been out the first round more or the play-ins than the rest of his career in Cleveland and Miami. It's been underwhelming. And the way that he like him and his goofy ass boy Rich Paul, whatever, like they pulling the strings now, right? They're trying to ruin the chemistry between Luka and Austin Reeves, right? Who's been playing well. No, it's sad. It's sad. LeBron don't want like bringing his son to the team, right? And this guy that want to retire, like, bro, just retire. You're already the number one scorer of all time. Like, you got 4 chips. It's time to retire. I've been saying it. And he's holding back the Lakers. He is. Do the Lakers still need to improve? Yes, of course. But I'm not saying that LeBron is at fault. But he's probably one of the biggest faults. He just needs to go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Laker fan till I die. If LeBron goes, I'll still be a Laker fan. When Kobe retired, I still was a Laker fan. No, I was hoping that when Kobe retired, that Lonzo Ball and D'Angelo Russell would do like bits, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. But yeah, I'm like, that's what people don't understand. Some of these players come and go. Coaches come and go. It's the same with football. Like when you see people like all of it, like be like a Mikel Arteta super fan, right? Or like almost like joining the Arteta cult, whatever it is, right? Or soccer stand, whatever it is. Like, bro, these players, they move with them. But then you're not an Arsenal fan. You're a fan of the player. You're a fan of the manager. And you have to be honest and say, you know what? Okay, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but I support y'all because Mikel Arteta is the manager there. But if he goes, I'm gonna go with him. Be honest. Because now you have people acting like Laker fans. They're not really Laker fans. They're LeBron fans, and they're saying we're ungrateful. No, we're not. Like I said, I've seen in my lifetime the Lakers win 6 championships. So it did not start with when LeBron came in. Then that's the first time I saw the Lakers. No, I saw it 5, right? So I mean 6, right? So Shaq and Kobe with Gasol, and then LeBron with AD. No, but it's been underwhelming. A player of LeBron James's caliber should be able to make the Western Conference Finals every year, or the finals, right? You know what I'm saying? Because Michael Jordan around his age made the finals almost every year. And I'm speaking from the moment where LeBron won his first chip and Michael, and they were the same age. Right? Michael was 27 when he 27, 28 when he won his first title. And same with LeBron James. And when I talk about Wizards, Michael Jordan, because that was Michael Jordan that wasn't even serious about winning championships. He just wanted to play for the love of the game, play against a new generation. LeBron James is still, like, as he quoted himself, trying to chase the ghost of Chicago. He is. That's why he's not retiring. He's still hoping that he's able to, still either eclipse Kobe's legacy or Michael Jordan. But both is not happening because Kobe, Kobe got the streets. Kobe's a people's champ. Especially in LA. In LA, Kobe is a god. Even before he passed away, Kobe means a lot to LA. Michael Jordan is just the all-time GOAT. He's a motherfucking god himself, man. Like, Michael Jordan's god. And also, so LeBron James he just needs to retire, man. I'm just sick of this whole drama, man. And speaking of drama, like football in 2026, and it's kind of like the same with basketball, man. It's too much player FC. It's too much manager FC. It's too much people with personal agendas, man. I was watching this video today, right, about like football getting worse, and y'all know it's just too many people nowadays watch football more on like Foot Mob or Live Score rather than watching the game. It's almost too. It's also like getting complicated with like half spaces and full and inverted and all types of stuff that's added. It makes it's some of the stuff that actually we shouldn't really need to know as just a regular watcher, unless you really play football or actually are a coach. And I feel like that's more important. But to me, I mean, I like to know some tactical stuff just to know the players' strengths and weaknesses. But some of the stuff is not really like data should be for coaches, though. Data should not be for XG, all the stuff. This should not be for us. We should focus on the game. We should focus on what our eye see, right? The eye test. And I feel like that's the most important part, not only for football but basketball as well, the eye test. Can he play for real? Or is it just like hype? No, because XG, right? Numbers is all like, sometimes numbers don't translate how good a player is, right? I'm saying my guy RH right here, just saying. LeBron trying to be like Ronaldo. Yeah. Ronaldo's the same with Al Nassr, man. And I heard that Al Nassr sick of this guy. Yeah. But back to what I was trying to explain. Like, numbers sometimes don't translate how good a player is, right? Sometimes. For example, basketball. There was a season where Jerry Stackhouse, right? And y'all be like, who? Right? Jerry Stackhouse was a decent player, by the way. He was decent. He was not great, but he was decent. Jerry Stackhouse scored 29 points per game. Those are numbers that you will like link to Steph Curry, right? LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, even Larry Bird, Magic. Well, Magic never scored, but it might mean like you would think like when you see a guy like Jerry Stackhouse score 29 points per game, right? You would think that that guy is one of the best players on the planet, but he's okay. He's decent. He's not Kobe Bryant. Another good great example. Sharif Abdur-Rahim. And you'll be like, who? Yeah, like you have to really know basketball. Like, Sharif Abdur-Rahim was always a 20 point, always scored like 20 points per game or something like that. But he never could like make his team like be a serious title contender. And he wasn't like a one-time All-Star. In basketball, that's what you call empty stats, though. And that's the same with football nowadays, right? A lot of players that, you know, we talk about XG, but it's like empty stats. For example, soccer. I've been saying it like soccer, right? Now his numbers are good, but it don't translate. It don't translate to good numbers, but winning at the same time. And I talk about trophies, of course. You know, Gyökeres, right before he came to Arsenal, right? Sporting, he had incredible numbers, and it translated to winning. So those are not really empty stats. And some people say, "Oh yeah, but what about certain players that score a lot of goals, but they don't win titles and stuff?" Yeah, that's of course a gray line. That's a thin line, right? Because Harry Kane is an incredible goal scorer, but Harry Kane before Bayern didn't win much, or he didn't win anything. Of course, the Spurs. It's a team game at the end of the day. But I feel like, no, the reason why people don't like Alan Shearer was a great striker, of course, but people don't consider Alan Shearer one of the greatest strikers of all time because he didn't win that much. Right? He only won one title with Blackburn, and he couldn't do it with Newcastle. So yeah, as good as Alan Shearer was, trophies also matter. And he couldn't get Newcastle to win a trophy. So it goes both ways, though. People say, yeah, it goes both ways. So I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, everything is empty stats if you don't win nothing. But it goes both ways because you cannot do it by yourself. In team sport, you cannot do it by yourself. Not even Michael Jordan, not Kobe Bryant, not Magic. You can't do it by yourself. You cannot. You know. But yeah, it's no, and it also goes back to the Raul Moro thing, right? Raul Moro, where we see clips of a guy be like, "Oh man, that's good, he's good," but then he turns out to be not so good. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that like a lot of like clips going through. Like I feel like, you know, of course, not everybody gonna watch the Bundesliga or La Liga. You know, not everybody gonna watch that for a player that's linked to your club or whatever. Like not everybody gonna do that. But I feel like that's important though, because you should know what you're getting. You should know if that player is able to fit the system. Like if you see clips, everybody gonna look like JJ Okocha. Watch a game. Watch the game. And also like being a fan of a club nowadays is but I think that it has to do with how the world being nowadays, though. So like everything has to be rosy, you know what I'm saying? Like you will say something like Like you have a critique. It does not even have to be like you cussing out a player or whatever it is. You just have a critique, and all of a sudden it's like it's like saying, "Oh yeah, I like waffles. Oh, you hate pancakes then?" You know what I'm saying? But I didn't say anything about pancakes. I just said I like waffles, man. No, but oh, you hate pancakes. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, like with Ice, man. I sure know I wasn't a fan of Brian Broby. I wasn't a fan of Taylor, right? Oh, you must hate them then. Oh, you're not an Ice fan. What does that have to do with me, like not being an Ice fan? Just because I don't like certain players, I cannot like what I like. You know what I'm saying? I don't like Arteta, but that still doesn't make me not an Arsenal fan because Arteta is not Arsenal. Just because he manages Arsenal doesn't mean that he is Arsenal. Huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, like I like Gyökeres more than Havertz and Jesus. Oh, then you must hate Havertz. No, I don't. I didn't say that. I just said I like Gyökeres. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that simple. Like everything has to be like you have to fall in line with the rest of the people. Like you have to fall in line with what the majority is saying. And that's never been football. To be honest, it never really has been that. Like there's never been sports because everybody had different critiques. But nowadays it's just like, oh, you have to fall in line. You have to fall in line. Oh, like you have to like Arteta or you're not an Arsenal fan or this is like, bro, who are you, man? Some people haven't ever seen Arsenal win titles or just came out the woodworks to be an Arsenal fan just because it's cool now or whatever because they're the hottest club on social media. I would say they're the hottest club on social media. They definitely are. To gain traction or whatever it is for your channel, whatever, you know, no. No, so it's to me the genuity. What how do you yeah, the genuinity of being a football fan or a fan of a certain club to me in 2026 is well, start with last year or like for the last few years. It just is not real. It's very performative, I would say. It is very it comes off very fake. No. No, and that to me is what is leading to the death of football. The genuinity of the love for the game, like actually thinking players are good or like are they really good or are they not that good? Because not every player is world class. All that like that's also a thing. Like every player has to be world class. Oh, world class, world class, world class. No, bro, it's not. Oh, you either that or you ass. That's also a middle ground. You know, that's also middle ground. Because like back to basketball, like yeah, Eddie Jones. Eddie Jones was a solid player, but is he Kobe Bryant? No. Does that make him ass? No. Same with soccer, right? Soccer to me is not world class. That's an opposite. Oh, you think he's ass? No, I don't think he's ass. He's a very good player, but he's not world class. And another example though, Bruno Fernandes. I think Bruno Fernandes is a good player. And then some people will say, "Oh yeah, you think he's ass?" No, I did not say he's ass. Where did you get that from? That I just said that he's ass. I should say he's a good player, but I don't think he's nothing more than that. and that's also possible because how many players like all the streets don't forget players that we all love, right? They were good players, but were they world class? No, like Ben Arfa was not world class. Michu was not world class. Well, what's that guy from Queens Park Rangers, man? Tarap. Abdel Tarap. He was not world class, but he was great. He was good. No, not every player is world class. Because if that's the case, man, the football would be in a much better space, much better place than we are in now, right? Because if that was the case, like how come that football is becoming bad? Because to me, in terms of the quality of football, the last two seasons, the last season and this season, has been atrocious. Because if every player was world class, we would have had the best quality of football since the 2000s. And it's not really the case. Because then that era had a lot more world class footballs than we have now. So they are lying to themselves because they're not every player is world class, right? If we all can agree that football in 2026 is not that great, then or not great, or just not good at all, that means there's not a lot of world class players at all. Just a bunch. It's sad, you know. But yeah, we'll leave it at that, peoples. You know what I'm saying? It's 10 o'clock. No, gotta work tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, share the video for later, for all the people that missed it. And we'll move on to Sunday, right? Match action for Arsenal against Man United, and I'll be also on Michael's channel for the Ice Brad. Right? And that's what we do, man. Let me see who Ice gonna play. If they play Saturday though, I'm not gonna watch, but I just want to know who they're gonna play though. Oh yeah, follow them. They should win that. They should win that though, but we'll see. So yeah, again, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, peoples. And with that being said, we are out. Have a blessed evening.